Honestly, we got a lot of positive feedback, so I feel very good about how user testing went today. People definitely seem to really enjoy it. I will say, I was not aware of some of the bugs that popped up until user testing started, but that's on me because I should have checked before making the build, but also we were kind of up late getting a lot of this done the night before, so there was only so much time to check things and, sleep is important. Yeah, even with those bugs, I'd say it went well. Everyone seemed to really like the game, and now we know definitely what to work on. With what to improve, what they liked, what they didn't like. So we're gonna use that to start generating some ideas for how to, further improve, iterate on what we have, make it better.
So Jessica, how was all of the user testing today? It was a big user test. So how is all the feedback? How are you feeling about things right now?
Feedback has been generally positive. People have had a lot of fun making their monster and getting to watch them fight. We finally have animations working, so each monster has their own attack. Mm-hmm. We have plans for the monsters to have 4 different types of attacks each, just so that there's some variety in what
visual attacks or attacks you can make them do.
Visual attacks. The players themselves don't control what attacks their monsters do. It's really just gonna be random. But the attacks are based on whatever arms they gave their monster. Yeah. So if they gave them octopus arms, they'll hit the opponent with a fish. Or if you gave them the wizard arms, they'll cast spells or hit you with the wand.
Got it.
So yeah, things like that.
Yeah, so you haven't been on the show before, have you?
Yeah.
Nah.
No. So what is your role in the team?
I do some programming, but I mostly do the sound design for the game, the music, the sound effects, all that kind of stuff.
So how is the music going for this? How's it fitting into everything? Do you have different music themes for different battles, or is it all the same theme that goes into it?
Well, if I think we don't necessarily have overarching themes between the scenes, but we do have a general rock kind of wrestling cliche feel. So not cliche. Let's say we're putting our own spin onto it, just as you do with any music. Sorry, you were saying.
You're having a lot of guitars and stuff in there.
Yeah, always.
And are you producing that music yourself then?
Producing? You mean recording?
Recording it all yourself, yeah.
For right now, no. It's mostly just MIDI.
You're still writing and creating it.
Yes, yeah, through output. I guess. I don't know too many people that play guitar, but if I did, that'd probably be a different story.
Considering that our project is mainly for a single experience, the players can play it multiple times, but we're designing it around just this is going to be the one place that they're going to be able to experience this project. So we don't really need to care a lot about we need to emphasize that it's more about randomized stuff, even though they are still going to be able to kind of influence certain factors, with the stats increase. Most of the stuff is still primarily AI controlled.
So I also saw, I went down and looked, you have these bars now that are on the sides that show a growing meter of how powerful your character is becoming. Are those different bars affected by what different buttons you press in what order?
Yes. So having that clearly communicated is something that we need to figure out.
Yeah, all the different buttons raise the different bars, which of course, if filled up, they increase different stats. If I remember correctly, we have bars for strength, speed, and endurance.
And it has a kind of a color code theme kind of going on right now. So there's icons at the bottom. But then again, there's 6 red buttons. So communicating what button does what is something that we're trying to figure out.
I would say it's not completely fixed because we're still working out bugs with the stats bars. But the stats bars themselves, they can now, and correct me if I'm wrong, power up, level up. If that's the terminology we're kind of use to make their characters more powerful.
Yeah.
And have a more interactive experience.
Yeah, they can increase the individual stats and make those stronger.
Yeah, it's strength, speed, and something else.
Endurance.
Endurance.